Hey guys, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're doing a surprise unboxing video for Shan. I got this as a gift for her a little while ago, and it came in the mail a couple days ago. And I'm going to surprise her with it, just for your viewing pleasure. So, with that being said,
the cloth.
mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Is this my practice sword?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Custom made just for you.
Wow.
Even did the engraving.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you close-ups here in a second.
That's really cool.
So, little story behind this sword. Shannon and I went to a sword experience with Adrian Paul back in November. And I had some swords custom made that were made out of aluminum. And we took them there, and Adrian said no. No metal swords are allowed for insurance purposes. So I'm like, well, I want to get a super cool sword, but I don't want to get a wooden bokken, because no matter how good a wooden bokken is, it will eventually wear out and you'll have to get another one. I know, because I've gone through dozens of them during my sword fighting career. So I wanted to get something that would last, but something that we could use during the experience. So, with that in mind, I got Shannon this sword. This is a blade made from Purple Heart Armory. It is actually a HEMA blade. So if you look at it closely, it is made out of plastic. But it's a heavy, heavy-duty kind of plastic, like the polypropylene that cold steel uses. I spoke with Mark Bittner at Texas Steel Props and Replicas, and he said that he had tried to do one of these out of a cold steel blade before, and it didn't work. When you start shaving it down, it loses its durability. So I had gotten one of these Purple Heart Katanas for my recent Highlander film, and it held up very, very well against an aluminum blade, a wooden bokken, whatever. So I was like, well, what if we get one of these, and you try and cast a handle onto that one? So he's like, okay, but I can't promise anything. So I went and ordered one of these and had it shipped directly to him. And lo and behold, it worked out absolutely fantastically. Better than I ever could have imagined. What's more is, since Shan is fairly short, I had him cut about 2.5 inches off of this blade, so it is more size proportionate for her. And you can see here, this is a Falkor sword from the Neverending story. And it looks just like Falkor.
It's very nice.
It is super, super cool. And then on the side here, it's actually got carvings from scenes of from the film.
Different carvings on each side even.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to show you the other side here in just a minute. But this is an incredible sword. And Mark was even nice enough to do etchings on the guard here. I'm going to explain a little bit more about that here in just a minute. So here's the other side. I love Falkor. I mean, it really looks like Falkor. It's just incredible. And for the record, this sword is constructed in a way that will still hold up in a HEMA fight. So I can fight other HEMA weapons, wooden bokens, aluminum swords, other ones made like this, although there aren't any at this point. But I'm guessing after a few people see these videos, Mark's going to have a lot of business coming his way. And from a distance, it almost looks like a real sword, which just makes it that much cooler. Now, one thing that I wasn't expecting when I ordered these from Mark was that they would come with a sheath.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Which I thought was super cool. It's really, really hard to get a sheath for any kind of practice weapon that's not metal. And Mark was able to cast these directly from the blade, which I think is really cool. And then, of course, he added the cute little knots here in pink, of course, because Shan Shan's favorite color is pink, so I wanted all this done in pink. And it's also really, really hard to find a decent sword bag out there, let alone a pink one.
Yes, and it's very pretty.
So, I believe Mark's wife made this.
I love it.
Made out of a nice baby pink material. And it is custom made for this sword. Now, if I had one beef with it that I would change in future versions of this, it's that the strap, this part of the strap isn't high enough. So when you hold it over your shoulder, the weight is in the back. I will go ahead and demonstrate by putting a sword in there. Go ahead and put it back in the bag.
No. Let me play with it more.
You'll get your chance. So anyway, when it goes over your shoulder, you want to tie it first?
You're supposed to tie it, otherwise it's going to fall out.
And that's not how you do it.
Oh.
You actually use them both in one direction, and then just wrap it around, and then it goes through the loop. It's already on there. Like so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you can see when I hold it, if you want it on your back,
there's a lot of
you have to grip it.
A lot of give, because when you let go of it,
the weight is going to make it slide down,
yep.
And then you basically are carrying it like a purse.
Yeah.
So to fix that problem, all you need to do is take this part off right here and sew it up here.
Yep.
So we're probably going to have that done, just so that it goes across your shoulder a little bit better. But that would be something that I would improve upon with future versions of the bag.
Yeah, it falls down. Oh, and actually flips upside down.
Yeah. I have another sword bag that has the same problem. So, I mean, all you got to do is change this up to here.
I can't see.
Yeah, change this strap from here to here, and that will fix that issue. Mm-hmm. But other than that, this is a fantastic sword.
Even when I'm holding it, it still falls. See, and I'm holding it tight. It just falls down. So.
We can get that fixed very easily.
Yeah. I love it. Otherwise, it's so pretty.
And I got one for me as well. This one is the standard length. I think the regular length on these is about 43 inches.
In fact, you don't even have to unsew it. You could just sew it again up here and leave that sewn.
Yeah, or you could even just tie it into this right here when you wrap it up.
Well, yeah.
That
might help.
That could also possibly work. So anyway, I actually got one of these from Mark previously for an actual metal sword I was using in HEMA. And the reason that the guard here is not screen accurate to Duncan's sword is because that one was made out of brass, and after a while it just got absolutely beaten to death. and the handle cracked at this spot right here. So the way Mark fixed that was he put in an all-metal, very thick guard. You can see how thick that is. And then the metal ring here to give it stability. Now I've been fighting with my regular metal HEMA sword that Mark modified for quite some time at this point, and it has held up fantastically. So I'm expecting these swords basically to last forever. I don't see anything that would ever bust these. These ones from Purple Heart Armory have a very, very good reputation of being incredibly durable. And the overall price, you'll have to talk to Mark about the exact price. However, I can tell you it is very comparable to the high-end bokens that are sold on the Sword Experience website. In fact, they're a little bit cheaper than those. And you get this. This is a sword that you can use in the snow, in the rain, regardless of what temperature it is outside. You can use it against an aluminum sword. You can use it against a wooden sword. You can use it against a polypropylene sword. You can use it against a synthetic HEMA sword. And it will hold up against all of them. So yeah, we are really, really happy with these. Did it work? Yeah, there you go. Looks like it worked. Problem solved.
Yep.
Now you want to give the camera a nice close-up of what you did there, dear. Take it off.
Okay.
So basically what we did is we took the tie here and just tied it around the strap. And that extra couple of inches there made all the difference. So now it hangs just like it's supposed to.
Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Mark can answer that. Anyway, I feel that this was money that was very, very well spent. These swords are absolutely fantastic, and they're going to see a lot of action.
Can you etch that piece too?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool too.
Yeah. And you can see the carving on mine is different than yours too.
Mm-hmm. Why does yours have...
You want to step in the camera a little bit more? Since you're busy playing with them.
Oh, look.
So on my YouTube channel, I'm thinking about starting a sword instruction series. I've already done a whip tutorial series on this channel. So I might do some very basic sword techniques as well. And Shan Shan's going to be my sparring partner, and we're probably going to be using these. I mean, why wouldn't you? They're too cool to just, you know, sit on a shelf someplace. Anyway, that's all we got for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want these, you're going to need to order the blade from Purple Heart Armory, and then have it shipped to Texas Steel Props and Replicas. They will cast the handle and put it on there for you, and they will also add the guard. So if you want one of these, that's what you need to do. Thanks for watching, folks, and have a great day.